Hi everyone, my name is Linus Mel and welcome back to my channel. It is December 10th, just after lunch, and it's a nice day outside for December here in Southwestern Ontario. So I have a chance to keep working on putting my garden to bed and do a little bit things here and there, and I'll get to show you what those things are. I do have a lot of rabbits in my area. So the one thing that I was hoping that they leave is this viburnum here. Oh no, Spice Baby Viburnum. You see, at least they didn't gnaw the whole trunk. Damn rabbits. I thought maybe just covering, applying some rabbit repellent would work, but I guess if they're hungry, they're hungry, and I have to put a physical barrier there just to make sure that they survived. This plant in particular survives the winter. So I'm gonna go ahead out and get some chicken wire. I got some chicken wires. I had these made before I got my fenced area just to cover the shrubs. So I'm gonna reuse this and put it just over there by the viburnum just to prevent the rabbits from eating it. And just to make sure that they stay in place, I have some well, DIY landscape fabric from like probably a 9, the smaller than 9 gauge steel wire. While I'm here, I'm gonna cut down some of the puny foliage that needs to be cut down before, so that it doesn't overwinter. Just to make sure I don't spread any disease. I've got some microbin. Hopefully, that should be enough to kill some viruses that may or may not be on my pruners. Kind of cold, so I'm just wearing some gloves. Put that away. I'll pick that up later. Paint it in, and off to the next one. This one just goes to the burn pile. So I had the chance last week to prep this particular bed. What I did was I topped up the soil with triple soil mix and then applied this BIO360 Mulch, which is a plastic mulch, but it's supposed to be biodegradable. So once the season is over next year, apparently if I just dig it into the soil, then the microorganisms will disintegrate it, and then it goes back into the system. So we'll try it this year And I'm doing this because I want to see if it does warm the soil so that I can plant sooner in the spring. And I also want to see if it does suppress weeds. So I have one. I think I've got 10 more to do. This is about 3 by maybe 4 feet. And yeah, I figure if I can visually see where I can plant my cold hardy seedlings this spring, then I can plan better what kind of seedlings I can grow in a couple of months or so. Here I'm doing just a little bit more cleanup, just taking off the stubs that I wasn't able to cut flat down to the ground. And if there were any perennial weeds that I saw sprouting, I took those as well. I don't have a bunch of compost yet, so I ordered a triple mix from our local nursery. And because I just have a wire fence, I was just using the pail there, the bucket there, to go back and forth between my cart and to the garden. Eventually, I'll be building an arbor. Well, I'm not building, I'm gonna buy a metal arbor with some gate, just so I can have access to my garden without having to cross over the fence. Here I'm just making sure that the triple mix is evenly spread out and that it's more of a square or rectangle than a curve. I'm also going to be applying green sand from Gaia Green just to add a bit more micronutrients to the soil. Now, I don't know the whole science behind it. I have to do more research, but the seedlings I planted that has some green sand and the houseplants that I had incorporated green sand into their pot did very well. I ordered this BIO360 film mulch from William Dam Seeds. Basically, you use it to cover the soil, and you need at least 6 inches to cover the edges of the mulch so that the wind doesn't pull it away. I thought it was going to be hard to do all this by myself, but as you can see, it wasn't that bad. So that's what it looks like all done up. So there you go. So hopefully this whole process that I just showed you was clear enough. If you have any questions, just put on in a comment below. I see that. Hopefully nobody thinks it's a dead body. But anyway, yeah, so I have one plant that's ready for planting in the spring, early spring. The only thing I'll need to do later before I plant in here is to create a hoop to cover for the row cover that will help keep the plants stable until they are established. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do one more bed. I won't be filming it because it'll be about the same. And yeah, I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.